Alright, everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh gosh, I sound congested. But, anyways, this is our third installment of the Color Theory series, and of course, we're on yellow. And I'm just prepping my eyes with the NYX Jumbo eye pencil and milk. So, anyways, let's talk about yellow for a second. Excuse me, I sound disgusting. But yellow is the second primary color on the color wheel, and it's been associated with sunshine, happiness, hope, energy, enlightenment. And when it's on the dingy to dull yellow end of the spectrum, is usually associated with sickness, like jaundice and jealousy. Anyways, the complementary color to yellow is actually purple, which I used it with orange in my last look, but like Lakers, yellow, and purple. Yeah, it's complementary colors. So those two colors pair well together. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then after we give that a good finger blend out, I'm actually gonna go into this Maybelline better stay skin fat. I don't know what the powder is called. It'll be linked down in the description box below. But I'm setting this underneath my eyebrow, and just underneath my eyebrow, because I did carve out my eyebrows with concealer, and this just sets this part, and it gives the yellow I'm going to use later something to blend into a little bit more easier. Okay, and then I'm taking this NYX Hot Singles eyeshadow in STFU, and I'm placing this in my crease. But first, you see me dipping my brush, but then I think like this isn't gonna work out. These shadows, if you ever get them, get something to scratch the surface, like this what is this, eyebrow eyelash grooming brush. Anyways, I scratch the surface with that, so a little bit of pigment, or I guess like you'll consider that fallout, I get that dust, whatever you want to call it, from the eyeshadow, and pack that on my crease, and then I'll blend it out and keep repeating this step all throughout my eye look. And I just started on my other eye and moved closer to the camera. You can see I packed the shadow on, and then I lightly blend out. I learned this from Nikki Tutorials. If you pack the color on your crease and then use a light, delicate, like blending motion, it blends out the color a whole lot more better. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then after I get majority of my crease blended out, I take a smaller precision brush, and any like lime green brush you see me using is from a Morphe brush set I got a while ago. But the key to blending or using one shade for eyeshadows is the bigger, fluffier brush. Well, this is a key just in general eyeshadow. Bigger, fluffier brushes are for blending, and more tight, bristled, compact brushes are for packing shadow. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now, is packing the shadow onto my lid. And then once I do that, I go back in with my blending brush in that same shadow, and I'm just trying to blend everything together, make sure all my white base is covered up and there's no patchiness going on. And then after maybe an hour of blending, just kidding, I go back in with that brush I used to set my under eyes, not my under eyes, under my eyebrows, and just blend that in with the yellow to make sure there's no harsh lines. I want a seamless blend, and I go back in with the blending brush, go back and forth, just back and forth, like Aaliyah. And now me and my extreme baby hairs are moving on to liner. I'm using the NYX liquid liner in matte, and I'm just gonna create myself a wing. And hold a mirror in front of my face, and I look down, and I start with the outer corner of my eyes, and I kind of drag it towards my eyebrows. Now, eyeliner is a tricky thing to do, especially with liquid eyeliner. It takes practice. I don't get it right. When I did this, it still looked crooked to me, in my opinion, and this was probably my third time attempting this look. So, we can't always get it right, but hey, nobody's perfect. And after I get it the length I want, I go from the outer corner and I connect it to my lash line. I don't start at the very tip. I go like a smidgen of a way down, so it has like a sharp point, and I just drag it down to my lash line again. I do a very acute angle wing liner and build on top of that if I want it thicker. This way I don't get too carried away. And then at that point, I think I start filling it in, or I connect it to the inner part of my eyes. I don't know which one's first. I lied. It was neither. I drag it a little farther out because I wanted that wing liner to be a little bit more sharper. And this is really how slow I was going. I didn't slow this down or nothing. I was going that slow because I wanted these wings to be perfect. And then I just go back to my lash line and start connecting it. I dip a lot back into this liquid eyeliner because I was running out and it was getting dry. So most of the time it doesn't take this long. But this is dry, but I got a new one. Okay, and then I finished connecting that to the inner corner of my eye, and now I'm just going back and filling it in. So that's basically how I do my eyeliner. It's very simple, and it takes practice. If you want to know how to do eyeliner, literally sit there and practice all day, every day. Okay, and then after I finish my liner on both sides, I'm moving on to lashes. If I'm not mistaken, these are my Salon Perfect 614. If they're not that, the correct ones will be in the description box below, because Rennie is fundamental. Okay, and now I'm moving on to face, and same old, same old. My hands are really crusty in this video. I'm sorry. But moving on to my face, I am starting off with my E.L.F. hydrating primer, and I am rubbing this all over my face. And then this little stick is a vitamin E moisturizing stick, and I was rubbing it under my eyes and around my mustache area and my nose crevices, whatever how you pronounce that. Anyways, I did that because my skin is really dry during the winter time, and it adds moisture. But you guys, that it broke me out. Like, I broke out in hives a couple days after that, so I stopped using this in my makeup routine actually. And then my smart butt was like, oh, it's wintertime. Let me use a very light shade. That's not my shade. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way. I don't even know what shade it is because it doesn't matter because it was too light. And then I go in with my same old LA Girl. I really can't talk. I'm sorry. LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee. And to sharpen my wing up, I'm going directly underneath it with the concealer. And I was in shambles this day because I was trying to go out with my friend, but I blended that concealer out with my foundation brush, and now I'm setting it with that same powder I used to set underneath my eyebrow area. And then after I set all those places I conceal, which is usually my under eyes, my mustache area, sometimes my chin and my forehead, I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 35 Deep, I think this name, on this powder brush that I got from some set from Ross, and I'm just powdering my face down. And nothing has changed with my face routine. That's why some things are getting repetitive, but why not include it? I'm going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Ebony to bronze up my skin because I was looking hella pale. And with a cameo of my dog Bentley just staring out the window, I am going in my E.L.F. blush palette, mixing who knows what. There's 4 colors. I use a dark one, probably all of them together, and go OD in the blush because I love it so much. And then I go in with my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. Some people don't like it, some people do. I'm one of those people who do like it. It doesn't pull green on me, so it pulls like a pure yellow, and I'm just applying that to the high points of my face. And as you can see, and Bentley sees, that this highlight is poppin'. And then I move on to bottom lash mascara, and this is the Maybelline Big Shot times Makeup Shayla and Poppin' Purple, and of course purple is complementary of yellow. I remembered the right colors this time, and I'm using this on my lower lash line. And purple and blue mascara also makes brown eyes pop, so you get like a 2-for-1. Alright, that's it for this makeup tutorial. All I did was clean my lips off and put some chapstick because I wanted my eyes to be the focal point. Doesn't these dreads look good? And my extreme baby hairs. I like this hairstyle. I might do it again. But anyways, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social medias like Instagram, which is Makeup by Bird. I post cool pictures and it's aesthetically pleasing. And follow me on Twitter, which is Dazzling Bird, and on Snapchat, which is Dominica Worth. All this will be listed in the description box below. So yeah, see y'all next time. Bye.